Boy, Almirola's right there with Denny Hamlin on this restart. That's huge.
Toyota and Ford up front. Chevy's in row 2, Buescher and Dillon.
Boy, look at Almirola get right down on that door. I mean, tell you that 10 car
showing his strength, isn't he?
Pretty strong. We don't know how good some of these guys are because we haven't seen them up front all day. And here we got a shot.
Now Paul Menard just tried to make a move on Buescher. That's going to hurt Denny Hamlin. He's got no pusher.
And Eric Almirola, who had a bad crash Kansas last year, missed 6 races. That's when Bubba Wallace got his chance to drive the 43. Almirola moved on at the end of the season to Stewart-Haas Racing, and he is a lap away from the checkered flag in the Daytona 500.
Well, he did what his crew chief told him. You got the lead. Hang on to it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep those two side by side behind him. Keep working those lanes. I like the inside lane in the corner, the outside lane on the straightaways. It's going to be a big push coming on the top lane.
Both of them. Moving to the same both lanes.
Boy, this is going to
move to the top lane.
Going to have to be quick. Going to have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dillon, where will he go?
Going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes.
Good.
Hang on to it, bud. Hang on to it.
And here it comes with the number 3, 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race. Turning the number 3 to victory lane, and he just did a slide to replicate what Dale did when he won it in the 3 20 years ago. How fitting, how special.
Well, you're going to see a lot of emotion out of this young man for this win. That's huge for this family, for RCR.
Such an anniversary.
Austin Dillon has just won the first race of the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
I did what I had to do at the end. I hate it for the 10 guys. We just had a run, and I stayed in the gas. It's what it is here at Daytona. But it is so awesome to take the 3 car back to victory lane 20 years ago. This one's for Dale Earnhardt Sr. and all those senior fans. I love you guys. We're going to keep kicking butt the rest of the year.
He had a lucky penny in the car. Anything special in this 3?
I had a fan, actually, he had no favorite driver, and I told him, I said, I'll give you my hat if I'm your favorite driver. Well, I gave him the hat. The next day, he saw me in the infield and said, here's a lucky penny. I found heads up. And I said, man, we got to put that in the car. Put it in the car, and we're here in victory lane.
What were you thinking on the last restart, building toward the finish?
I knew we were in a good spot, and the 43, I got to thank him, Darrell Wallace. He did a great job. Finishing 1-2 with ECR engines. What a day. Thanks, Darrell, for that push, and had to make it happen at the end.
You could hear the emotion in your grandfather's voice congratulating you. You know how much this race in this place means to him, and this gift tonight for him.
I said that my first win was, I couldn't beat it, and this does. I mean, my grandfather has done everything for me, and everybody knows it. You know, there's a lot of pressure on me to perform because I've had a little bit of everything, but I like that pressure. And the same with the number 3, there's a lot of pressure behind it, but I'm willing to take it and go with it, and just thankful for everyone that supported us along the way. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his family for letting us bring this number back out, and man, it comes full circle, and just can't thank the Lord enough for this opportunity. Whitney, before the race started, she talked to me, we were praying. She said, this one isn't gonna be pretty. I don't feel like you're gonna lead much of it, but we're gonna win it when it matters, last lap. I was like, sure, I'll take it any way we can get it. And she called me before the race, so I gotta thank my wife for the shout out right there.
Tell me about that move.
Well, Bubba gave me a heck of a push down the backstretch, and I went low, 43 went up, and I just had more momentum when he was trying to block me, and it turned him. So, hate that for him, but it's the Daytona 500. He's gonna do the same thing to me in that position. So, man, we just won the Harley J. Earl.
This race is life-changing. It's career-defining. Congratulations.
Thanks, Michael. It's a heck of a race, and I got to thank everybody at Daytona at the Speedway. They put on a great show, and it's awesome. Thank you, Johnny Morris. Thanks for all the support.